Hey, welcome back to 616 Comic Reviews. This is Aaron speaking, and we're going to be looking at the new 52 Suicide Squad #1. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to 616 Comic Reviews. This is Aaron here. Today we're looking at Suicide Squad New 52 #1. The writer is Adam Glass. The artists are Federico Dellaccio. I hope I didn't, slaughter his name. And Ransom Getty and Scott Hanna. Honestly, I really like the art in these comics. I really like the story. I gotta say, the stories endeared me to a couple characters who I never really had a lot of care for before. Let's get into it. Start off with the cover. Harley Quinn is obviously one of my favorite characters. It's probably why I started reading she is the reason why I started reading Suicide Squad. I really like the cover. I gotta say she's looking pretty demented there, which is it's a big plus. So move on to the beginning. The beginning of the book starts out with a Deadshot being basically tortured. I think the beginning of this whole first comic is basically about the setup of the Suicide Squad and them gathering all the people together and how they were caught. You move on to a big splash and of all of them in the room together in some way being incapacitated, which is it's a hell of a shot. I mean, you got Harley Quinn, you got Black Spider, I think this guy, I can't remember what this guy's name is. He was one of the characters I really didn't care for a whole lot. You got Deadshot, King Shark, which was another character that I was a little more endeared to during this. So then the next thing goes into everyone's individual panel. So you got Deadshot. This is how they caught him. Batman was the one that caught him. It's also this whole thing seems to be almost directly out of the movie, to be honest with you. Then there's Diablo. Great art in the Diablo panel. I really like this art. Pretty much the movie was based directly off of this comic. You could tell a lot of it. Harley Quinn getting caught and her being caught by Canary, showing a little bit of her craziness and why she decided to, or how she got caught and what she did to get caught. Kind of basically shows a little more of her obsession to show Joker that she's worthwhile, because last time it sounded like Joker had kind of kicked her to the curb a little bit, which is not unnormal. And then it goes into King Shark. You got this guy, which I know you guys are probably going to be irritated because I don't know his name. I want to call him Wild Dog. I think his name is Wild Dog, actually. I'm pretty sure. So basically it goes through all of them being set up and how they got caught. And then you get to the panel here where this is their first mission together. So they explain that they're all implanted with a device in their neck where if Amanda Waller decides they're out of line, she presses a button, boom, head gone. And I gotta say, the whole idea is really kind of cool, the way they keep them in line with the bombs. And it really does work. All of them worry about it the whole time. It's kind of there. Obviously, that's the leash. So they go up to do their first mission. Their mission is to run into this cabin and to catch this person. And they go through, bust into the house, find out that there's a bomb strapped attached to it, and the bomb goes off, and they fly out of the house. All of them survive, of course. A really cute piece of writing here. I love this one thing. I gotta say it. Harley being Harley, she makes a joke, and she walks in and she sees the guy's got 4 seconds on his chest before the bomb explodes, and she says, "Our boy is a blow-up doll, and not the fun kind. Last one out is dead." And I just loved that line. I think that was a great line. Showing her, even in the most psychotic, she's still, funny as can be, even when she's about to die. So next thing they know, they get out of there. They're black bagged. They got bags over their head. They're all brought into an interrogation room where they're interrogated individually, and trying to see if one will snap. And one guy snaps. It was one of the other guys I didn't know the name for, and basically they kill him. And so they're sitting down after all the rest of them have, not said what they were going to do, and basically not said anything about who was running them is what they're trying to find out. Anyways, so they all get through. None of them snitch other than the one guy that dies. And Amanda Waller pulls the bags out their head and says, hey, you're all on Task Force X, which is the name of the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad is actually a term that they use to describe themselves. That's what they gave their own names, because basically they're expendable. So anyways, you end with them dropping them off of a helicopter, telling them that they got a stadium full of people that they have to kill. And then, of course, is national security. So that's pretty much the end of the first comic. Great opening comic. Great opening comic. I gotta say, it was an extremely good read. Very fast-paced, lots of action, great art. So the next thing is the review. I think I would definitely, I hate to say it again, but it's a 10 out of 10. It was really exciting. The writing was really strong. It was funny. All the art was really good. I can't even say enough about how good and how fun this first comic was to read. It is really worth a read. Start there. Don't start Suicide Squad from anywhere. Start from the beginning because it's worth reading. See you next time. Thank you.